Hello everybody and welcome to another Golf Monthly equipment video where myself and Golf Monthly staff writer Dan Parker are going to build our ultimate golf bag. Between myself and Dan, we've tested everything out there this year, from driver all the way down to putter and the golf ball. So we're going to pick our favourite clubs in each area of the bag. So it should be a really exciting video. Dan, are you excited to make your debut on Golf Monthly's YouTube channel?
Very excited. What better place to start on the YouTube channel than with my ultimate golf bag from this year? So I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Well, without further ado, let's dive in, starting with the driver. So Dan, we're kicking off with the big dog. Why don't you start us off with your pick of the driver in your ultimate golf bag?
Okay, well, I'll reveal it from here. I have gone for the Ping G425 Max. Now, I was fitted for this myself this year. I absolutely love it. First off, I'll go with the looks. I think it's the best looking driver this year. I love the all black crown with the matte finish as well. And then I'm not a great driver of the golf ball, so I need all that forgiveness. And this bought me loads of it. With the adjustable weight and the plenty of forgiveness across the face, I found it really, really good off the tee. It also sounds great. I don't know if you saw Victor Hovland at the BMW PGA, the noise it made at Wentworth might have been helped by the acoustics there, but this makes an awesome noise. So this goes in my bag as the ultimate driver. Yeah,
good choice. Very straight driver, definitely one of the straightest drivers out this year. But for me, I'm gonna pick something different. Cleverly hidden it under my rain hood. I've gone for the TaylorMade Sim 2. Now, it was a close call between my Titleist TSI 3 driver, which I also love, but when I wasn't swinging that driver overly well, I just felt like I was a little bit more offline, and I think that part of that was because I was struggling to align it. Well, there's no such problems with the TaylorMade Sim 2, because as you'll see, it's really easy to align with this grey strip at the front of the head, so sets up really squarely behind the ball, gives you really good feedback on where you're aiming. And the feel of it is absolutely fantastic, and that feel is translated into really good ball speed, really good distance. Undoubtedly one of the longest drivers I've tested. Really nice streamlined shape, feel like you can swing it fast, really forgiving. Obviously you've got the Max driver as well if you want even more forgiveness, but for me, that combination of a nice launch, low spin, good forgiveness meant I was a long way down the fairway and I was often in the fairway. So for me, TaylorMade Sim 2 is my pick with the driver. Okay Dan, let's move on to the Fairway Woods, and anyone who's seen my best Fairway Woods 2021 video will be not surprised to see that I've picked the Cobra Rad Speed. Now, there's a whole host of things I like about this club. I love the rails on the bottom, gives you a really nice skid through the ground, especially when the ball's sitting down. I feel like it just pops the ball up really nicely out of those cuppy lies. Really good forgiveness, good distance, was one of the longest models I tested. And you've got adjustability as well for lofts, and you can get some draw bias on there as well. So it's a very versatile club. So it really does tick all the boxes in terms of any golfer looking for a fairway they can use from different situations around the course. Cobra King Rad Speed delivers on that. So that's my choice. Dan?
Good choice. It's a very good choice. I don't want to say you nicked my choice, but it's a good choice. I have gone, and we're talking no price involved here, ultimate bag. Absolutely. So I have gone for the Sim 2 Titanium 3-wood. This is a powerful club. It's a really good looking club as well. Like I said, I'm not a very good driver of the ball, so I like to use my third off the tee quite a lot, and lofting this down, which you can do with the adjustable loft sleeve, means I can hit it a little bit straighter than my driver, but with plenty of distance as well. Similar to the Cobra, you've got the V-Steel sole, which makes it really good out of slightly cuppy lies, as Joel said, as well as fairway lies as well. So I found it an equally versatile club with loads of distance, thanks to that speed pocket and that titanium head. So this is my favourite 3-wood. Right, let's look at hybrids, a very important part of the bag. Joel, I'll go first. I have gone for the Callaway Apex 21. I said it's an important part of the bag, and it's a hard part of the bag to get right, I think, with lofts and what loft suits your game the best. Big standout of the Apex is it's adjustable. You don't get many hybrids that are adjustable. You can adjust for draw bias as well as loft as well, which is really helpful. And this is also a really forgiving hybrid. I've used this out of rough. I use it off the tee a little bit as well, but mostly out of the rough when you're a long way back on a par 5, you want to try and clamber some of that hole back. This is really good for that. You've got the gel brake blades in here, which are giving me that extra distance. And it's quite a nice look at a dress. It's not a traditional look by any means. It's a little bit squarer than some hybrids, but I like that. And I think for distance, forgiveness and versatility, this goes in my ultimate bag. Good choice, Dan. I think definitely one of the better feeling hybrids out there.
Yeah, definitely. Everything I've tested. And I have tested all of them, but I'm going to pick something a little bit different. Again, if you see my best of video, you won't be surprised to see I've gone for the Titleist TSI 2. Now, I'm a low handicap golfer, so you might be surprised to think I've gone for the larger head of the hybrid range, but for me, I like something that's going to give me a bit more playability. You know, compact hybrids can be difficult to strike, they can go a bit left sometimes. This is a lot straighter, it's very forgiving, as I said. It's one of the longest ones I've tested. I like the full face white grooves here, just help me align that face a little bit more easily, and it is adjustable for loft and lie angle independently, so you can really dial it in to hit the number that you want, which is obviously really important. So yeah, Titleist TSI2, really good turf interaction, good distance forgiveness. I'm using it on tee shots on par 3s, into par 5s, into par 4s. It's a very versatile club, so recommend it if you're looking for a new hybrid.
Right, Joel, iron. Now this is a big choice. I'm excited to see what you've gone for. What's your ultimate iron for 2021?
I deliberated over this for a long time.
I bet you did.
Because I love my P770s from TaylorMade, but there was an iron that beat that this year, and it's the Ping I-59. I mean, what a club. Like, I mean, it's very expensive. I think it's like 230 pounds a club, but the performance on offer is absolutely fantastic. It's so consistent for what is ultimately a better player club. You know, you put it down behind the ball, it looks like a blade really, but it's got so much consistency and forgiveness built into what is a really compact, you know, tour played club. It's clearly designed for the low handicapper, but it's a lot more user friendly than that. And you can just hit all the shots with this, high, low, draw, fade. It's able to deliver that. It's easy to align. It looks fantastic. So yeah, Ping I-59. You know, I'm really excited. Ping are going to send me the rest of the clubs to fill in the set, which I'm very excited about. I think they're going to go in the bag for a bit.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Give them a try, because I love them so much. So yeah, that's my choice, Ping I-59. What about you, Dan?
So Joel, my iron, I've gone for a very desirable iron for this year, is the Titleist T100.
Oh, excellent choice.
Yeah, I think these are two very good choices we've made. For me, I'm a 10 handicapper. This is a little bit more of a desirable iron for me. I don't think it's as forgiving as some on the market, but as I said, I think it looks so good that I would have it in my bag. It's surprisingly forgiving for what it is, a very small club head, very little offset, a thin top line, so I can get away with it. But like I said, I think it looks so good that I would put it in my bag. If I was to go for something in the Titleist range, which has been excellent this year, I'd probably look at the T200 for someone like me with a little bit more forgiveness. But because I'm building my ultimate bag, I've gone for the ultimate Titleist iron at the minute, which is the T100.
Right, Dan, we're moving on to wedges. Very important area of the bag to try and get up and down, keep your score going. It's very important. And I've gone for the TaylorMade Milled Grind 3, new offering for this year. A few things I like about this. It's got that milled sole on it with those kind of very slight bumps in it, which I just feel like gives me a nice skid through the ground when it's slightly wet or the ball's sitting down. I feel like it pops the ball out of those sorts of lies really well. I think it feels excellent. The spin control from the launch monitor data I've tested shows that this is one of the high spinning wedges that I've ever used. It's very comparable with everything else on the market, if not better. And the shape of it definitely suits my eye. It's more kind of traditional in the way it looks. It's not too funky in the shape and the way it sits down behind the ball at address. And there's enough versatility in the options and the bounces to produce a set to pull off the shots that you need to around the green. So it was a tough one, but I've gone for the TaylorMade Milled Grind 3. What have you gone for?
It's a good choice, Joel. It's a good choice. It's a compelling argument, but I think, and I hope everyone at home agrees with me here, and I'll die on this hill for this wedge, and I think it always has been, always will be, the Titleist Vokey SM8. I mean, the Vokey's just the ultimate wedge, isn't it, Joel? If I'm building my ultimate bag, I can't look too far past this club. The SM8 improved nicely on the SM7, slightly different centre of gravity, which made it feel great from slightly longer distance shots I found. And with the amount of grinds you can get this in, the amount of finishes you can get this in, there's a slate blue version, a black version. If I'm building my ultimate bag, I'm going to get these properly fitted, make them look fantastic. And I can customise them, maybe I get some stamps on them as well, I don't know. I just think for everything you get, the full package, the amount of grinds, how good they are looking in the bag, it has to be the SM8 for me. Right, Joel, last club in the bag, putter, probably the one you'll be using the most. This is an important one. I'll kick us off, and I've gone for the Odyssey 2-ball 10. With my putting, I'm not a great putter. I'm not doing myself much justice here. I'm an okay golfer. I need forgiveness and I need help with my alignment, and this does both of those things. I'll start with the alignment. You've got the classic 2-ball shape on the top, so you line your ball up as the 3rd ball. That's really helped me get my line consistent, providing I read the putt correctly. And then forgiveness as well. If you look at the size of this mallet shape, it is super forgiving, plenty of MOI, and I find I can roll this ball really consistently, even if I catch it a little bit off the toe or a little bit low, and that stops me 3-putting too often. Lovely grip on it as well, and I think it's a pretty complete putter for those who like a mallet, that is. I think if you like a blade, you'll struggle with this, but for me, who likes a mallet, it's pretty much perfect.
Very good choice. Obviously, you've got the option of the triple track as well.
Very good point. That's like triple alignment help, that, isn't it?
But if I had to hold a 10-foot putt down for my life,
for your life,
I'm going to be going for the Even Roll ER2V. I love everything about this putter. mostly the way it looks and also how consistent it is. So you've got these parabolic grooves on the face here, which definitely help gear the ball back to straight and also give you good, more consistent speed. It's not the quickest putter in terms of off the face, but it's very good on quick greens. The grip on it is excellent. I love this tour tack shape, so it's got a nice tacky feel to it, kind of reference points for your thumbs. And the other thing with this V series is you've got the adjustable neck and shaft system. So with the screw on the bottom, you can take the head out and put in different neck designs to suit your stroke the best. So you go through a fitting process, you can get that dialed in. So it really is, as you've mentioned, the complete package, like with your Odyssey. I think the Even Roll was arguably even more of a complete package, frankly. And I've putted really well ever since I put this in the bag. So yeah, Even Roll V series, the ER2 V model in particular is the one I've gone for.
Okay, last but not least in our ultimate bag, Joel, golf ball. Indeed. What have you gone for?
You do need a golf ball when
you do need a golf ball, yeah, essential.
The one I've gone for is the Titleist Pro V1x. It's the ball I've played for a very long time, and for me it's just the consistency and the predictability of it. You know, when you hit a good shot, you want to see the golf ball doing exactly what you expect it to be doing. Yeah. And this just delivers that. I mean, the profile of it in terms of the way it feels and the way it spins is actually quite similar to the Pro V1. It's not a great deal of difference. It does feel a little bit firmer around the greens, which I actually prefer, and a slightly higher flight with the driver. Other than that, it's pretty similar, but this is just an excellent all-round package. Delivers around the greens, on the greens, iron shots off the tee. It's that perfect blend of distance and spin when you need it. So Titleist Pro V1x for me. What are you going for? Good
choice, Joel. Hard to argue with that. I think a lot of golfers at home will think, well, the Pro V1's a pretty complete golf ball. I've gone a little bit left field. I've gone for the TaylorMade TP5X Picks. You'll see the likes of Ricky Fowler and Matt Wolf use these on tour, and I thought at the start of this year I thought I'd give them the go because I like the TP5 ball and the TP5X ball, so I thought let's give this clear path alignment a go, which is these sort of triangle diamonds you'll see here. And firstly, it made the ball look a little bit bigger. It was a bit of an optical illusion, but it made me feel a little bit more confident behind the ball with iron shots and with wedges and stuff, so that was a good positive point. And it's great to help with my putting, I think with lining up as well. And it lets me know rolling end over end whether I've hit a good putt or not. When I see it rolling end over end, I know I've struck it well. If I see all these clear path alignment bits go offline, I know I've not hit such a good one. I've really enjoyed it, and I think with the TP5X you get a very good golf ball as well. So it's a nice addition to that, and well worth a try if you're looking for something a little bit new or a little bit different.
Great. Well, that concludes our look at the ultimate bag. We've both built it from driver all the way through to putter and golf ball. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching us build it all the way through. And do comment down below, is there any clubs that you think we've missed out that we should have included in our ultimate bag? We'd love to hear from you. But that's all from us from Burley Park Golf Club here in Stamford. We'll see you next time.